Hi, Courage Circle. Welcome back. It's your host, Auntie Candace of the Courage to Save podcast. And this is your bonus episode, Let It Go, Finding Your Why. This one is a little different. We're not just talking about letting go today, we're getting to the heart of it, your motivation. Because the truth is, you don't let go just because you should. You let go when you finally understand why you need to. Let's get honest for a moment. I want you to gently bring something to mind, something you've been struggling to release. So it could be those things that we've been talking about and been asking questions about from previous ones, from the previous episodes, excuse me. But I want you to put that in your mind, that thing that you've been struggling to release. No pressure, no judgment. Again, it could be a person, relationship, job, past version of yourself, or belief that's been quietly limiting you. Just sit with it. You don't have to say it out loud, but you do need to be honest about it. So let's get into this exercise. Find your motivation. Let's walk through this together. Again, if you have a journal, if you have a notebook, if you have papers together that you've stapled together, whatever you need, get it and write it down. So you can write this down. You can just listen or reflect deeply, but it works better definitely when you're writing it down. So remember, we're always asking questions here, because again, the more questions that are being asked, the more that you would find your answers. So question number 1, what is the cost of holding on? Be real with yourself. What has this been costing you? Has it been your peace, your confidence, your time, your emotional energy? Sometimes we hold on because it feels familiar, but familiar doesn't always mean healthy. I think there was a saying that says familiarity breeds contempt. It's not healthy. Question 2, what am I afraid of losing if I let go? This one goes deep. Are you afraid of being alone, starting over, not being enough, or losing control? Fear will convince you to stay stuck, even when you've outgrown where you are. Question 3, what would I gain if I let go? Now shift your focus. What becomes possible? Peace, freedom, clarity, growth, new opportunities. Sometimes we focus so much on what we might lose, we forget to consider what we might gain. Question 4, what is preventing me from letting go? Let's name it. Is it fear, guilt, comfort, habit, or hope that things will change? Awareness is powerful, because once you see it clearly, you can start to move through it. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Journal without judgment. Now write it. Everything. Don't filter it. Don't fix it. Don't try to make it sound good. Just let it go. This is not about perfection. It's about honesty. Reflect on what you wrote. Now take a step back. Look at your thoughts. What patterns do you see? Are they recurring fears? Repeated beliefs? Old narratives that keep showing up? This is where clarity begins. Now let's bring it all together. In this journey of letting go, you've already learned what it means to release versus hold on, how attachment can either ground you or keep you stuck, how to set intentions, and now how to identify your motivation. Because here's the truth. When your why is clear, your release becomes possible. Ooh! When your why is clear, your release becomes possible. I'm going to say that again. When your why is clear, your release becomes possible. You don't have to keep carrying something just because you've carried it for a long time. You don't have to stay connected to something that's no longer aligned with who you're becoming. And you don't have to prove your strength by holding on to what's hurting you. My Lord, God, and today. You don't have to keep carrying something just because you've carried it for a long time. You don't have to stay connected to something that's no longer aligned with who you're becoming. And you don't have to prove your strength by holding on to what's hurting you. I think I'm going to say that again. And the reason why it's important that this is being said in your hearing, because a lot of us, what we do, we hold on to these things to show how strong we are. To show people that I am this strong black woman, or I'm this strong black man, or I'm this strong person that could take anything. But should you? And why should you? Because you don't have to keep carrying something just because you've carried it for a long time. You don't have to stay connected to something that's no longer aligned with who you're becoming. And you don't have to prove your strength by holding on to what's hurting you. Say this with me. I am honest about what I'm holding on to. I understand what it's costing me. I'm ready to choose peace, growth, and freedom. That's bold. That's a bold statement. But it can be. Courage Circle, this is your invitation to go deeper, to not just talk about letting go, but to understand why it matters for you. Because once you clearly see it, you won't want to carry it anymore. Once you clearly see it, you won't want to carry it anymore. Remember, it takes courage to save a life, including your own. Please go back to this series as often as you can. Remember, your life matters. And as it takes courage to save a life, it takes courage to save your own. Thank you for rocking with me through this series. There's more to come. And I look forward to seeing you, or you being here with me every Monday. Take care. Be blessed.